Hello, this is Juana with BallerTV, and today we will be discussing how to live stream every single game in the highest quality possible. First, you will need to make sure to arrive on time at your venue so that you have plenty of time to set everything up. The first thing you will need to do when setting up to film a court is to get the best filming location possible so that the viewers at home can see the game from the best angles. This is another important reason to get to the venue early, as you will have better locations to choose from. The most ideal location is at mid-court and elevated up in the stands. However, this option may not be available at many locations, as sometimes there aren't enough stands for every court. The next best option is the location at mid-court, next to the court. Lastly, and only if a position mid-court is also not available, then a position at the corner of the court is also acceptable. Please avoid setting up at a position on the baseline, as this leads to very poor viewing experience. Please avoid, when setting up to film at a particular court, the first thing to do is set up the tripod. You need to release the clips on the legs to extend the legs to the needed length. Screw the plate onto the bottom of the iPad and snap it into place like this. Use the center knob to tighten the tripod. Hang the battery from the tripod and connect it to the iPad to charge. When the videographers arrive, greet them and provide them with their lanyards, before explaining to them the plan for the day and showing them to their courts. Ideally, by the time that the videographers begin arriving at their venues, these tripods will be in place at every court so that they can come in and begin filming games. Before games start, either you or the videographer should go to the scorers table and confirm which teams are playing so that they can be entered properly into the iPad when prompted. Once the games begin, it is the videographer's responsibility to stay attentive, follow the action with the camera, keep score, and maintain the quality of the stream. And it is the site lead's responsibility to ensure that these steps are being followed, to ensure the streams are being captured with the utmost quality. A videographer should make sure that the action in the court is centered on the screen, which means following the action up and down the court as the action changes sides. When a team scores, the change should be updated quickly in the app using the large score change buttons on the screen. If zoom needs to be changed, just adjust it like you would normally taking a photo on an iPhone. If the screen is too dark, tapping on the screen should change the exposure. Lastly, if a great play happens on the court, you should make note of it using the tap for great play buttons on the sides so that fans can see it easier when watching highlights. If a truly great play happens, then you can use the send play to social media button, but that should only be used for the very best plays. Once all the games have finished, you should thank the videographers and collect any equipment that they may have. Remove the iPads from the tripods. Unscrew the plate from the iPad and reattach it to the tripod. Then, release the clips again to collapse the legs back into place. Make sure you have collected everything and leave the venue in a timely manner. And that's it. Thank you for your attention on how filming at an event should go if everything runs smoothly. This has been Juana with BallerTV. See you next time.